Hello everybody and welcome back to Fat Buddha Fitness. I am of course Chester Monkey Magic, and we, as you probably should know by now, are in Muscle Focus Week. That is of course if you have been following us all week long. For those of you who have, you've already worked on your upper body, your legs and your abs. So today we're going to move round to the back. It's very important when you work on your abs and you tighten this front side of your body and strengthen it, that you also work on the back. Otherwise, these muscles will be pulling you forwards and you risk hurting your back. That's why we've decided to include the back workout in this week's muscle focus exercises. So I'm going to get ready and then I'm going to show you what to do. One of the tricky aspects of working on your back without going to the gym and using heavy weights is that it won't necessarily be all that obvious how hard your back is working. You may not be used to working your back, which is why you will feel it later on or the next day or in the forthcoming days. But in the actual moment of doing the workouts, you may think, well, this isn't really doing anything. It's because a lot of it, doing bodyweight exercises, it's not doing huge amounts of effort in one go. It's doing little bits of consistent effort that will eventually have a bigger effect when all done together. So don't worry if at first it doesn't seem like you're working particularly hard. You are still going to be working. First one anyway is very simple. You hunch yourself forward, hunch your shoulders forwards and let your arms hang down in front of you. From here you do what's called the upright row. Basically what you do is one arm at a time, you're going to, as if you're pulling something up, just lift your elbow up as far as it'll go, keeping your head forwards and your other arm dangling. Lift it as far as it'll go and then swap over with the other one. And you're going to do this 20 times. That's 10 with each arm. If you want to, you can even do this with weights, fairly light weights or even heavier weights that'll give you even more of a workout. But that's the first one to start with. From there you get down on your hands and knees and we're going to do what's called the cat camel. What this is from this position you're going to put your head down and roll the top of your back, arch the top of your back as much as you can. Like that. And then you lift your head up and you're going to arch your back as much as you can in the other direction. Like that. And you're just going to hold it for a couple of seconds each time. And you're going to do 20 of those in total. That's 20 of each one, because one cat camel is both positions. Then flip yourself over onto your back, lie straight down, and from here what you're going to do is the reverse bridge. In this position you're just going to lift your hips off the floor, try and get a straight line straight down your body to your knees, from your shoulders to your knees, and you're going to hold this position for 20 seconds and you're going to rest. And you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it 3 times in total. Back onto your hands and knees, and now you're going to do the bird dog. And what this is, it's a little bit like the Superman that those of you who are Fat Buddha Fitness regulars will be accustomed to, except you're doing it on your hands and knees. From here, you're going to lift up your left arm and your right leg at the same time. Stretch them both up as far as they will go. And then put them down. And do the other ones, like that. Again, with all the back exercises, do them nice and slowly and pause for a couple of seconds in each position. Hold it there, other than the ones obviously where you're supposed to be holding them for 20 seconds. So do 20 of these. That would be 10 with each opposite arm and leg. Then you're going to go into what I am calling a lizard stretch. What it is, sitting right back on your heels, Stretching your hands right out in front of you. You're going to put your head down, sit your bottom down on your heels. You're going to hold this position for 20 seconds. And then you're going to come up and you're going to drop your hips right down, keeping your arms straight, your head looking up, and you're going to hold this position for 20 seconds as well. And alternating between the two, you're going to do each one 3 times. Then dropping down, we're going to do the Superman. Many of you will possibly already know this. Arms stretched out in front of you, legs stretched out behind you. Head looking forwards, lift one arm and the opposite leg at the same time. As far as they will go, pause for a couple of seconds and then do the other ones. And 20 of those as well. Coming back up onto your side, you're going to do what's called the side bridge. So lie with your legs straight out behind you, prop yourself up on your elbow and your forearm. Arm goes down the side of your legs. You're going to lift your hips off the ground. And you're going to hold this position for 10 seconds. Drop it down, go onto the other side and do the other arm. Do both arms 3 times. Hold it for 10 seconds each time. Roll back over onto your belly. Fingertips on your temples. Feet together behind you. I'm going to do the dolphin, where you lift up your upper body and your legs at the same time. So you lift, and you hold it for a couple of seconds, and drop down. Lift up, a couple of seconds, and drop down. 20 of those. The penultimate exercise is the one arm balance. So in the press up position, what you do is you twist up like this, put your arm in the air, look up and hold this for 10 seconds. Then rest and do the other arm for 10 seconds again, and you're going to do that 3 times with each arm. The final exercise is optional depending on whether or not you can find somewhere to do it. For this you're going to need a bar or something that you can hang off. Even a ledge in this case will probably be adequate. What you want to do is have the overhand grip, that is your palms facing away from you. Hold on to something, a bar or a ledge of some sort, and you're just going to hang. So in this case, because this is not particularly high, I lift my feet off the ground and just hang here. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this for as long as you can. And basically this is a little bit like doing the pull downs in the gym, where you pull a bar down behind the back of your neck and this builds up the muscles in the top of your back and gives you that V shape. Anyway, you just hold this for as long as you can. Just once will do, and that's it. That's the end of the workout. For those of you that find it a little bit easy and a little bit short, do more than 1 set. For the rest of you, enjoy that. Well, that was the back workout in this Muscle Focus week. That leaves us just one more workout this week to go. So come back tomorrow and join us for our fast feet workout, which will get you moving your feet as quickly as we can possibly manage. Very important in most types of sport to have good footwork. Therefore, tomorrow's exercise is going to be a particularly useful one, no matter what it is that you do outside of your Fat Buddha Fitness workouts. I am Chester Monkey Magic, and me to a 4.